SNHU presents 7 Steps to Improve Your Decision-Making Process. So I need to make a decision. Where do I start? Step 1. Identify the decision. What's the problem or opportunity in which a decision is needed? It's important to clearly identify what it is that you want to achieve. Identifying the decision to be made is an essential step that paves the way for the next steps. Step 2. Gather information. So you know you have a decision to make. Now you need to learn more about the decision. To do this, you need information about the decision. You want to identify what kinds of information you need, how you will get that information, and how you will use the information. You'll review and assess the information. What you learn from this phase will help you to learn more about the situation and hone in on prospective alternatives. Step 3. Identify prospective alternatives. For some, this is a fun step because you'll feel like you're making headway from your research to seeing patterns or opportunities for an alternative. For others, it can feel a little overwhelming because identifying the option will lead to the next step, and that is a deeper dive into the unknowns and the potential impact. Brainstorming can be helpful in identifying prospective alternatives. Step 4. Weigh the evidence. Using the information gathered and the identified alternatives, weigh your options. Consider the impact each alternative may have on the outcome, including opportunities, risks, people, and alignment of values. As you reflect on how each alternative may resolve the problem or opportunity, begin to rank the alternatives. Think about the opportunities, risks, alternatives, past experiences, people, with the best alternative first. Step 5. Choose an alternative. You've done the research, evaluated the options, and have a solid understanding of the prospective outcomes. Now, you put all of what you know, including the unknowns, on the table, and you decide the route you're going to take. Step 6. Take action. Now you put principle into practice and you make the alternative selected a reality. Choosing an alternative without action would stall the decision-making process. Use the information you've gathered to craft the metrics that will be used to measure and monitor action performance over a specific time frame. Step 7. Review. The review stage is the last step of the decision-making process. Here, you will evaluate whether or not the specific outcome resolved the problem or opportunity you identified initially. Using metrics to help measure and monitor performance, you'll want to check to see if the outcomes have been achieved or not within the time frame identified. If you achieve the outcome, great. You'll want to reflect upon what went right, any challenges, and the lessons learned. If not, you may need to dig a little deeper regarding why the outcome was not achieved and repeat. If the decision has not been made favorable, you may want to refer back to the previous stage of the decision-making process, gather more information, and explore other alternatives. For more information on the decision-making process, click the button on the screen.